Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another video. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Had some time over the holidays to really dive into benchmark price and house price index and what it's done over the time since it's been tracked since January of 2005. So today we're going to go over how benchmark price has performed in the Quinte region over the last 19 years, year by year. If you haven't watched previous videos on house price index or benchmark price or know what I'm talking about, benchmark price is a statistic used to track housing prices in a certain geographical area over time. Because homes can vary widely depending on year built, bedrooms, bathrooms, finish style, lot size, a simple average or median price usually isn't that meaningful. That's where benchmark price comes in. It tracks the average typical home in that community or neighborhood and puts a number on it based on the HPI, which is the house price index. Benchmark price was first tracked in January of 2005, and at that time in the Quinte region, it was $163,400. At the time of filming this video, in January of 2025, our benchmark price sits at $553,800. As I said, I'm going to be going over each year individually to show you the highs, the lows, the good months, the bad months, the volatility in these years to show you how we got from that 163,000 to the 553,000 that we're at today. So without further ado, let's get into it. 2005.
So you'll see charts of all of these years starting with 2005. We had a 0.06% decline from January to December. The low month was February, the high month was September, and we had a swing or volatility of plus 11.17%. In 2006, we had an increase of 5.35%. The low month was January, high month was July, and we had a swing of positive 8.7%. In 2007, we had a 4.975% increase. The low month was January, the high month was July, and we had 11.6% swing or volatility. In 2008, we had a 1.77% decline. The low month was December, the high month was May, and we had a swing of negative 5.78%. In 2009, benchmark price increased 1.0%. The low was March, the high was July, and we had a swing upwards of 4.73%. 2010, the market increased 4.0%. The low was January, the high again was May, and we had an upward swing of 9.51%. 2011, we saw an increase of 3.3%. The low month was January, the high month was July, and an upward swing of 7.4%. 2012 had a 0.8% decline. The low month was December, the high month was June, and we had a negative swing from June to December of negative 5.1%. 2013 rebounded, increasing 4.9%, with the low month being February, the high month being December, and a 7.97% swing from February to December. 2014 increased again, 4.17%. The low month was January, the high month was actually November, and we had an upward swing of 6.5%. Similar trend in 2015, increasing 4.6%, with the low month being January, the high month being October, with an upward swing of 6.13%. 2016, definitely the largest increase we saw thus far, with the low month being January, the high month being November, with a 13.8% increase and a 14.7% swing. 2017, almost double-digit increases again, with a 9.9% increase, the low month being January, high month being October with a 13.3% increase. 2018, things died down a little bit, but still increased 3.3% year over year. Lowest month was January. Highest month was October, with almost a 10% swing here at 9.85%. 2019 saw an 8.3% increase. Lowest month was January. Highest month was November, with a 9.62% swing. 2020, the year of the pandemic, a massive increase, 27.9% up. The lowest month was January, highest month was December, and it went upwards from here. That's the same as the upward swing, as the lowest month was January and highest month was December. 2021 basically mirrored 2020, just a slightly lower increase at 27.0%, with the lowest month being January, again, highest month being December, the swing matching the year-to-date increase. Things turned dramatically in 2022, with definitely the largest decrease, decreasing 15.0%. The low was December, the high was March, with a 20.1% swing. Things rebounded a little bit in 2023, increasing 2.7%, the low being January, the high being May, with a plus 4.8% swing. Still quite volatile. And finally, rounding it out with 2024, our latest data, things went back down with a 1.2% decrease. The low month was December, the high month was May, and we saw a negative 6.5% swing.
After analyzing and reviewing these 19 years of data, here's some key takeaways which I thought were interesting. The average increase from January to December was 5.32%. The average swing or volatility within a given year was 7.16%. The most common low month out of the 12 months was January. The most common high month was May and July. The best year out of these 19 years was 2020. The worst year was 2022. Out of the 19 years, 15 years saw positive growth and 4 years saw negative growth. That's a wrap for this video and how prices have more than tripled in the Quinte region over the last 19 years, from January of 2005 to January of 2025. A lot of data to unpack here. Super boring, super long in the tooth, but it's important to understand these trends to see how we've got to where we are today and to project where we're potentially going in the future. So thank you guys always for watching. Appreciate the support, and hopefully you found some value in this video.